Happy Friday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, with another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. Um, this Dolly review is kind of an unexpected one because yes, I've been watching All in the Family. Um, it's not my birthday, and Christmas, I guess, came early because my brother Lucho, out of the goodness of his heart, decided to buy me this little lady. Happening Hair Teresa. Yes, Teresa. I'm not gonna pronounce Teresa because I'm Latino. Spanish is my first language, and Teresa is a Hispanic name. So why should I fake an accent that is not mine? I mean, it's, I struggle enough and do my darnest to speak English and enunciate as best as possible because I know I still have an accent. I'm 48 years old and I came to this country when I was 13. So while I do my darnest to speak as clearly and enunciate, if I'm speaking a Spanish name, I'm going to say it. Teresa, not Teresa. That's not, I won't say that. Anyways, so here's Teresa from the year 2000. Her box says 2000. Now, I have the, now, Teresa is part of a trio of Barbie, the white doll, Christy, the black doll, and Teresa, the Hispanic doll. Yeah. I do have Barbie. I have her, but she's stored away, and I wanted to concentrate on this character, Teresa, because, again, it's a special gift that my brother Lucho gave me just because. Okay. Well, let's get to her. Let's get to the unboxing. Yeah, Christmas came early for me. Oh, here it is. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I didn't have to rip the box. Now, as being the doll fiend that I am, I noticed that this Teresa is part of a second wave. Okay, why? Because oftentimes the back of the box will show the prototype of a doll, and the production doll will look quite differently. Okay, but this dolly is from a second batch. How do I know that? Because the first batch of Teresa Happening Hair actually looked like this. The same head mold, similar color shirt, or blouse rather, and similar pants, okay, but there are differences, and I'm about to point them out to you. Let's see. Well, first, let me, okay, Sister Girl comes with this little applicator and a little brush and a stencil on the bottom. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. I love Fridays. If Friday was a person, I would marry it. I love Fridays. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have the technology or know how to edit the little boring part of a unboxing Sister Girl over her. Yes. Okay, here she is. Okay, I'll get to the shoes in a minute. I will. Putting down the camera so you can see how I'm really doing it. This is how I do it. I'm such a child. Yes. Okay. This is 1999, 2000, y'all. I um I love older dolls. Now, I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, I tell you everything I tell you. Like Miss Swan will tell you. You remember Miss Swan from Mad TV? You can Google her. If you are from a younger generation who never heard of Mad TV, well, that show in the late 90s was Saturday Night Live's competition. Oh, she's almost out. And get this thing. Now, this doll, Happening Hair, Barbie, Christy, and Teresa, there. She must have done really well. Okay, sales must have been through the roof because in the original batch, the dolls actually look like this. Okay, their hair had actually two sections of different colors. Here you don't see it, but the first batch of dolls had pink and Teresa, I believe, green or orange. I believe green. Barbie pink and purple, and Christy pink and orange. Yeah, pink and orange, I believe. Now, also the first batch had this hairstyle, okay, with bangs and two half pigtails on the front. Okay, she sported these awful big hands and unsightly hinges of articulation in her arms. Yuck. Okay, the pants had this elaborate stitching, okay, and she also sported big flat feet, which I hated. I totally hated. But for the second batch, Mattel, being cheap, of course, they decided to forego the two colors, okay, and instead of having pink on the back and some and orange on the other side. I don't have the first batch doll, but if you do, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So they decided to go with this cheaper, yeah, because it was cheaper to make, just side part hairstyle, okay, no bangs, okay, and only one chunky streak, okay, of pink, okay. I like this hairstyle better because they had two colors and it had bangs and the pigtails. I think it's cuter. This one, is again Mattel just being cheap, okay, because a simpler hairstyle, okay, of course, it'll be cheaper for the workers to make, produce, and so on. Now, another difference is that the original had a necklace. The second batch, no necklace. She barely has earrings, and I mean barely because she doesn't have a ring. She doesn't have a ring in her fingers. Okay, the first batch, her fingernails were actually painted on, which is a detail that I don't really miss, but just something to point out. Now, this doll, although she has the cheaper hairdo, okay, she doesn't have a necklace. Okay, it's the same head as the first batch. Okay, but on a lighter note, this doll has the shiny arms, which are straight out, very feminine and graceful. Okay, no, they don't have that articulation that a lot of people love. I get it. A lot of people love articulation. Well, I'm not one of those people. Okay, so her arms do not have those unsightly metal hinges or big manly hands. Okay, but instead she has these graceful, dainty hands. Yes, with less articulation. Also a cheaper body. Okay, and her jeans, as you can see, They are not as elaborate as the first batch. They are bigger, bell bottom on the bottom, and it has more stitching across. And again, this is just plain jeans, okay? Which I don't mind. I don't mind these jeans. Don't bother me at all. They really don't. I actually prefer these jeans, you know. And instead of the big flat feet, she has the regular uh, arched feet Barbie that we all know for. Okay, so again, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, ugly are these shoes. And again, Mattel also went cheap because if you can see from the first batch of dolls, the shoes were painted on. They were one solid color. I can barely tell that they were green, yes, but the bottom were painted white. Well, again, Mattel just went cheap, okay, and just gave her these shoes that I don't care for these sneakers. I really don't. I don't. I might sell them. I don't know. But from what I recall, she does bring up three different stencils, okay, for the child to put on the doll's hair. Okay, this happening hair again. This second batch. Okay, I just explained to you, you know, why I like her, you know, and I just my only little gripe is the hairdo and the hair thing, but other than that, I love her. I love her. I love this second because she has more attributes that I enjoy. Okay, and I love her. I love her. I don't have the Christie. I don't. You know, I'll get her. You know, but I don't know if I'll get the one from the first batch or the ones from the second batch. I'm not sure. Which whenever I find her, you know, and if the price is right, of course. So, you know, this pretty much says it all. You know, again, I love the texture of her hair. It's not saran. No, it's not. Okay. But I do enjoy it. It's very soft. Okay, it's cute. And this doll, again, I loved her already, but the fact that you know it was a gift from my brother, just because, okay, makes her all the more endearing. Okay, her knees bend. Let me put on her shoes. Might as well, girl. Wear your clunky. I like better that the older sneakers that Barbie would wear, not these, whatever. But I love her nonetheless. I love her. I love her. So here is happening hair Teresa. Okay, she wears that what I like to call the Salma Hayek head mold because she always reminded me of Selma Hayek. It's like they put Selma Hayek's face and Linda Carter in a blender and voila, this came out. Because she also gives me Linda Carter vibes. Am I the only one? Am I the only one? Um, this happening here, Teresa, is really what's happening. Okay, I love her so because again, it was a just because gift from my brother Lucho, and again, I always wanted her. I always wanted her. I just never got around of getting her, you know, for whatever reason. Anyhow, thank you all for the views. Okay, you're beautiful. You're all very, very beautiful. My brothers and sisters in doll. Okay, my subscriptions keep growing. Okay, again, please share with your friends. You know, tell them. You know, there's this silly guy who makes somewhat entertaining, humble little videos about dolls that you like, and obviously I like. A lot of people they like to make videos ranking dolls, you know, on in terms of Okay, for instance, the holiday Barbies or the Halloween Barbies, or the beach Barbies and so on, from what they like and they don't like. I see no point in that. I mean, they do it, that's their business. But for me, it's a waste of time. Why should I waste my time telling you about the dolls I don't care for? Why? Why should I name them? So you can see the dolls that I don't like, and maybe you'll be upset or offended, or because I don't like the dolls that you like. No, 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 no. I concentrate on the dolls that I like. That's why I make videos. Not just for y'all, but also for me, because I like being able to enjoy these videos. And I enjoy making them, and I even enjoy watching them. You know, so I only do videos of dolls that I like, and if it's a happy coincidence that you like them as well, so you watch my humble little videos. Anyways, I believe I have taken enough of your time. Happy Friday to you all, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Smooches!